There is one more thing, yeah. What else do you have? So I got to talk to a few of these people working against me. They were using words that didn't make sense to me. And so I asked them what those specific words meant. And they either couldn't explain or avoided answering. Doesn't that mean they're possessed? That is what I thought at first. That because they don't comprehend what they are talking about, then they must be possessed or controlled. They're just regurgitating whatever their idol is saying. Like, this guy is stupid, and the other guys are like, man, this guy is stupid. And when you ask them, how are they stupid? Well, they can't answer because they don't even know what the fuck they're talking about. They don't question things. And then seeing how people react to those words, I realized the words they're using have some secret meaning that only people in their own group or religion understand. Like a cult? Some type of code words then. Correct. Can you say what those words are? No, I can't. What's stopping you? Their meaning. And how it activates the people in that group to be violent. So you figured out what they mean? Yeah, I think so. All the confusing words seem to mean one thing. This is our enemy. That's it. I'm still figuring out the significance of that meaning, and to what end they hide that meaning into a bunch of different meaning words. What is at the end if a shared goal is fulfilled? What is at the end if a common enemy is killed? Nothing. You literally have nothing. You gain nothing. You ruined the life. At least you felt good about it. Like, what the fuck kind of psychopaths are you people? Holy shit. Oh, okay, huh. If I'm understanding this correctly, just as some people find goals for themselves, there are people who instead find enemies. A goal shared with a bunch of people brings them together, gives them meaning, and gives them something to work towards. An enemy that is common does the exact same. A common enemy also brings people together, gives them meaning, and gives them something to work towards. Yeah, it's so fucking stupid. Like, if you have a common enemy, you get along. But when the common enemy doesn't do anything, okay, then they don't talk about much. They don't actually, we don't have anything to talk about. Let's continue talking about shit about this guy. Come on, dude. And also, just as goals can be made up, so can enemies. Do you know? I mean, at least I admit that I talk about people shittily behind their backs because they're lol cows. I like that shit. It's funny shit, but so far, the only thing this guy has done is that he doesn't believe in the Western values because he isn't raised in the West, and you expect him to just accept your stupid fucking beliefs? Are you all fucking retarded? Oh my god, people are so fucking dumb and sensitive. Oh my god, cry me a fucking river, why don't you? Do you now understand how important it is to some that they sell you as a common enemy? Else, what will become of their relationships? And their purpose in life without you as an enemy to unite them against? Yeah, they all get along because of a common enemy. And if the common enemy just doesn't acknowledge their existence, they're like, okay, how's the weather going? These people can't talk for shit. Very scary thoughts. Is that how you pronounce it? Scary? Oh, scary. Very scary thoughts. Okay. Why can't I talk to these guys on the couch? Anything else here? Nothing. Hey there, fella. There she is again. Is everything okay? No, not even a little. Wanna talk? I don't know, I just had a really horrible dream last night. I understand, I'm here for you always. Cringe. It's the same one from the night before, but worse. So shouldn't you be talking to someone who's professional in all this? Everything will be okay. If it helps, I suffer from horrible nightmares all the time. Oh, come on. Don't compare the bad things in your head. God damn it. If it helps, I suffer from horrible nightmares all the time. What I usually do is go eat candy or take a bath. Then I'm a little more eased, you know. Yeah, I mean, this is not exactly abnormal. Talk to your doctor. Talk to a professional. What the fuck are you doing? Why are you talking in Discord, sharing this stuff? It just makes you look I don't know, desperate, man. It makes you look like you're not actually doing anything about it. You're not helping yourself. It was just particularly bad. Maybe try taking sleeping meds. Oof, don't do that. I'm not allowed to have sleeping meds anymore. Too many unalive attempts. See, these fucking meds, these fucking pills are not a help at all. They fucking suck. These meds are like one big fucking psyop from big pharma shit. They want you to keep spending on their shit, but at the same time, if you keep spending on that shit, the pill's effects will continue to deteriorate, and have you keep spending more of it. You have to keep spending more of it. The big pharma, you keep getting dependent on it. It's a vicious fucking cycle that you should stop. You should go back to the natural things, natural order of things, in order to get your body naturally going, which is, first of all, to not be terminally online. I'm not, hopefully. Get the rhythm back. Sleep early. Just sleep. Don't put your phone near next to your bed because you're tempted to browse the internet more and just give you sleep deprivation. So no, stop doing this shit. Start sleeping naturally. Start sleeping in a healthy way. Don't use the internet too much. Too much stuff that tempts you in doing dumb shit. But you keep complaining that, oh my god, this is so hard, this is so stressful. Then don't do it. Log off. Don't fucking don't go online for a bit. You know how people just joke around about touching grass? Going outside really does help because people are lacking vitamin sun or whatever. What was the vitamin for the sun thingy? Yeah. Yeah, also, exercise is also a good alternative in pills instead of using pills and shit. Not allowed to have sleeping meds, too many unalive attempts. Gee, I wonder why. Which sucks because I really need some, but I fucked that up like I fuck everything up. Stop depending on the pills. Do something natural with your body. Like exercise. You do not. We all love you. God damn it, I hate this. I care about you more than almost anyone. You're valued and wanted. Ugh, that's cringe. He seems unwell. Yeah, holy shit. Expected. Were you made a leader because you are skilled? Or were you made as such because you are ill? They were made leader because they are a woman. And we all know men are fucking simps. All because, hey, this person I'm talking to is a woman? Simp. Maybe one day I get to date ya. Oh, God. Is it also a wonder that people are using more and more pills the more the year goes by? Like, isn't it strange to you? It's strange to me because back then people were just like exhaust themselves, exercise, do something productive, physical labor. But now people are just depending on pills more and more. That's not how the body works. That's not how they are. You keep manipulating the chemicals inside your body. It's not good for you because it's not natural. Can't pronounce shit. Why does it matter? In the former, your followers lead you to survive. In the latter, they lead you to your suicide. Holy shit, you're fucking right with this. I encountered that. It is not fucking good at all. Holy shit. It's so fucking... Holy crap, man. It's guilty. It's fucking horrible, man. Especially for your conscience when someone unalives and you're like, whoa, what the hell? Why? There's no shock greater than death. Yep. Also an attempt. Another group who is sympathetic to our cause is making moves to file multiple reports against Sigma Secur's work. Why the fuck would you want to do that? He may have some of his games taken down, and depending on how many of them, he may even face account termination entirely. Fucking asshole move! We aim for his head, but we may have just hit the whole body anyway. Fucking asshole, I have to get Sigma's balls on my bureau. One for me and the other for whoever contributes the most. Dude, that's disgusting. Atsuka, I'm a woman with a bigger penis than you. Okay, thanks for that. Your father can confirm? No wonder I don't like you. What the fuck? Maybe Islam is the right religion. Ew? Girls compare boobs, not penises. Women don't compare, they accept. Boom. Fuck you. Bum. Eat a dick. Sucker, more like sucker on these nuts. Yeah, that's clever. What's this? Open email. Hey Sally, can you offer me suggestions and help me respond? I'm trying to get posts about people lying about you removed, but I'm getting hostile responses. God damn. Can you offer suggestions on what I could say? I don't want this to mess up. I feel like I'm looking at a mirror here, worrying about what people are saying and being extremely careful with my responses. But this is another person who is worried just as I am. Then what should I say to myself? My suggestion to you is, go ahead and make cool games. That is how we win all this and more. Yep. Thank you, Sonic. I may still write some response to them, but I'm not going to stress about it. I want to play games, create something, and focus on other things in my life. Yeah! Don't be terminally online. Pro life hack. Don't be terminally online. That's good to hear. Pro tip number 2. Don't follow false idols. Don't have your personality revolve on some person's petty fucking personality. Petty, vindictive, whatever you want to call it. That's good to hear. Sup, dude? Sigma's writing style reminds me of Hitler's own writing style. Holy fucking shit. Whiny edge and meanders around without focus. Game 3. Sigma's literally Hitler? God damn it. How do you know that this is Hitler's writing style? Did you read Hitler's stuff? Why would you want to read that? Holy shit, man. Two of his games I played seems to have a shared theme of using fantasy for escapist purposes. That's the whole point of fucking games, is to escape from the reality. What the fuck are you talking about? This is a manlet. How do you know this? With fantasies of women and is clearly not getting any. And, again, escapist? Does not that mean anything to you? You know what that means? Escapism. Alright, y'all. I love to say in chat to see where this Sigma BS is heading, but it's 2:30 a.m. I got to sleep. 2:30? That's an unhealthy time to sleep. You sleep at around, I don't know, 7, 8, 9, 10, around those time. No wonder y'all people are miserable because of lack of sleep. Yeah, that is also a factor. Because, you know, our parents are telling their children, oh, who's grumpy? It's because people lack sleep. They're not getting the healthy amount of sleep needed in order for the body to rest. No wonder people are so angry all the time. It's like waking up a drunk guy. Like waking up someone with a bad hangover. Yeah, they're gonna be fucking pissed. They're gonna be easily irritable. Yeah, I'm speaking too much. Go nuts, go stupid. Again, fuck that guy and everyone on the defensive. Dinner and a movie first, buddy. Pretty sure Sigma Secure has an actual cult following. I don't follow that guy. I don't follow anybody. Well, maybe somebody. But because they're just rational and stuff, I like following them. A loyal army of goons who will defend him from everything because he's one of the few people who offer a ray of hope. Somehow, but that's generally how cult starts from what I know. Oh, have you looked at a mirror lately, buddy? All this because he does not accept the Western values. This is so fucking stupid. Cannot imagine people being unironic Sigma Secure fans. There are a number of... Okay, I'm gonna be a fan just to spite you all. There are a number of comments I've seen that are obviously not from normal people, such as a comment under his video devlog that claims that Sigma is the only serious RPG maker dev, and everyone else is making meme games. So why is that Sigma's fault? Huh? Why is that his fault? He has nothing to do with that. He just does his thing. Some people are like, yeah, I like this. And it's suddenly that's a fucking problem? Are you fucking nuts? Or that there's no thriving RPG community without Sigma. Well, that's their opinion. That's the commenter's opinion. Sigma never said anything like that. Who? Holy fucking shit. Why is it his fault? Why is it Sigma's fault? Are you fucking stupid? It's obviously all false. But in a sense, I can kinda see it. Sigma being a cult leader. His politeness is off-putting to most, but has a deep appeal for those who are vulnerable for falling for cults. Are you? God damn it. You sound like a cult. Delusional confidence is very attractive for people with no self-respect or self-esteem. Wow, and so is your leader. Oh my god, the confidence exudes so much. Gotta take them sleeping pills. Yeah, attitude towards Slugma is a great litmus test. I saw some people defending him, calling this a woke cancellation attempt and shit. I have little to no sympathy for them. Ligma already has painfully obvious signs of self-esteem problems, and so do his followers who have less backbone than a goldfish. So you know that Sigma's self-esteem problems, and what do? Make it fucking worse? Kick the person while they're already down? Put more salt in the wound? How fucking stupid are you? I thought my self-esteem was bad, like, I'm so glad I didn't repress myself into an incel. How the hell do you even know this? Hey, no insulting the fans. There's this weird thing that a few of them have told me privately, right after playing my games. Something along the lines of, I believe you'll make a game that will break the internet. So they see great potential in you. Right, I think that's what it is. People see potential in my work, they are following. People see potential in my work, and they are following to see what I end up accomplishing. Do you meet their expectations, or do you smash through them? Yep, those are the only two options I like to keep. So your followers are simply curious. Yeah, I believe so. And I think that's innocent. Don't you think that's a crowd vulnerable to manipulation? Maybe. And so I do my best to not pull under impulses with the marketing that I do. That, in my game devlogs, I try and say things that can come off weird, but it's meant to keep the listener's brain to be actively thinking and be conscious. Did you start doing these things after the cult-related comments? No, I've always done this to some degree. Because how your followers react to you and to others can represent you and your work. And so I'd like mine to be self-aware, to be patient, and be thoughtful. That doesn't seem like good business or marketing practice. I do hear that a lot. Yeah. And how do you respond? I'll keep doing the healthier thing for as long as I can. Until doing the healthier thing starts to become unhealthy. And then, I'll think about it if I ever do get there. Sigma is a weird cult following who's somehow convinced he's the only competent dev. That's not coming from him. That came from somebody else, stupid. This isn't the first time I've had run-ins with a little cult. You'd know because you're in one, right, doofus? Not gonna pretend I know how to bring them out. I don't, sadly. Some people are beyond help. I just laugh at them. Yeah, that's one thing I can agree on. If you don't like somebody, just laugh it off. Just laugh it off. Move on to something else. But like Ligma, cult followers have too many layers of defensive mechanisms to want to critically analyze who their friends are. It's us versus them. I said earlier that I'm 100% sure he has a cult following. Not sure if I said was 100% sure, but what the fuck? How are you sure and not 100% sure? But at this point, my confidence is 100%. The fuck? Do you hear yourself? Open email. Hey man, how are you going? Doing. I wanted to ask about some RPG Maker stuff. Actually, fuck it. I'm close enough to the drivers trying to take you down? I've heard a version of the story. A version I've questioned multiple times. And every time I asked details, it would be met with silence. And then accusations of me not being supportive enough. Her attitude is, if you're not with me, then you're against me. Oh my god. Holy shit, these types of people are fucking insufferable to be with. Like, oh, you don't like the guy, okay, we get that. But why do you have to ruin his life as well, just because you don't like him for some reason? You don't even have bulletproof evidence that he ever did something worthy of being hated like this. You just don't like him because, I don't know, he does his own thing. He's grinding on his own levels. And what are you doing? Just hating unnecessarily for some stupid fucking reason? No, there is no reason. You just hate him for nothing. You have given nothing. You have not given me anything to hate Sigma. The only thing I can hate Sigma is about how fucking slow he does his fucking games. Where are your other fucking games, asshole? Where are they? Show me. Oh wait, did I read the part? If you're not with me, then you're against me. So fucking dumb. Which is manipulative and abusive and something commonly done by narcissists. Yeah. My advice to you is wait for it to all die down. Society has a very short attention span. Yeah, that is true. When I first made the recording of this game, the first version or whatever, people were disliking my videos one after the other, and it kind of stopped after that. I'm like, where's my engagement? Where's my clout? But I don't give a shit. I just like posting videos and making reactions of it. Something else will come along and they will forget. Yep. It's a relief to read that there are some questioning the narrative. Thank you. Thank you so much for saying and sharing all this. Ooh, big light. Hey dude. At Sigma, not only do I think you should step down, I think you should stop fucking I think you should stop fucking delete. What? I think you should delete RPG Maker. There you go. So you can spare all of us from your own obsessive sniffing of your own farts. Again, why is it so bad to be proud of your work? If you're not proud of your work, then what's the point of it? Why even start it at all? Just because you're full of yourself doesn't mean you are actually a talented writer. How is he supposed to improve his craft if this is the stupid critique that you have? Stop making games. That's not a great critique at all. What the fuck? How is he supposed to improve as a writer, as a game dev, if this is the critique that he gets from you people? If any Ligma Soccer fans are reading this, you have to consider that it's generally not good to have community leaders who are widely disliked. They cause a lot of chaos, and the right thing to do is to step down. Like your fucking cult leader? Like the one who's fucking have sleeping problems? There is a very real possibility Sigma Sakur's days as a community leader and his community are now numbered. Was he ever a leader? Wanna know something depressingly funny? We already know. But I still want you to say it. That's true, and thank you, Sakur. So I made a video devlog recently, recalling going through 5 years of my history as an RPG Maker dev. Continue dialogue. No thanks. And at the end of it, I announced how I'm stepping away from the RPG Maker developer community to focus more on making games for gamers. And right as I was thinking about how I should go about my exit, these people, without knowing, started demanding the thing I was already about to do. Uh-oh. Right, I was already about to step down and step away, but when these people started demanding it and started accusing me of things, it made it all complicated. Quitting now would mean you either gave up or plead guilty to the accusations. Exactly, then they'll take victory laps and claim how they defeated some great evil, and now they're survivors and warriors, and I can't just give them that. Yeah, it's so fucking dumb. Are you sure these people aren't your fans? Maybe they watched your video and started plotting all this to keep you here. Who knows? Maybe they're just jealous because they weren't the ones who came up with you uploading YouTube stuff about RPG Maker stuff, new things, RPG Maker news. Yeah, that's it. I remember. And they're like, how come this guy is able to do this? I should have thought of that. Maybe they're jealous. Who knows? But that's a perspective I can keep to help me to continue to be kind to them. That they're fans of sort and mean well. What's the depressing part? That I've done enough to serve the RPG Maker community. I'd just like to focus on making games now, not on all this community drama. It's depressing me that after 5 years since I started making games, the moment I finally decided to put my focus purely on making games, they do all this and force me to stay. Maybe I can make a game about all this. That could definitely help. Oh, and hey, they already gave you a name for it too, didn't they? They did indeed. False narrative. Hey, it's the name of the game. Imagine Sigma must be shaking in his boots right now. His rep is now pretty soiled, really now. Documented and known throughout the RPG Maker community. Really, because it's so hard to find it. Not really well known. You really have to dig through it because this is such a niche community. Just putting that out there. I think it would be a good idea to organize a post that would show up first whenever you look up his name. And that post would lay clear exactly what type of person this is. I'm saying this because Sigma's status literally encourages you to research him through his alias, Sigma Sakur. The only issue is that post needs to be written and published somewhere where it will be seen and be immediate search results. You mean search engine optimization? I will say though that I am in support of anyone who is against Sigma though. Did I finally ban him from the forums? I feel like I did, but at this point I can't remember. You know what we could do? I have an idea. Fire away, Sakura. Let's summon the whole Sigma army. Raid the strait and push these potty mouths out. I don't have an army. I am but a servant who makes games for his master gamers. You know what I mean, the people who follow your work. You tell them to come here, and when anyone has a problem with you, someone behind you goes, you have a problem with him, then you have a problem with me. And then another guy says the exact same thing. You have a problem with Sigma, then you have a problem with me. And then another guy says it, and another one, and another one. That's an unhealthy thing, because that's a vicious cycle that's gonna go keep on doing the thing. Stupid circle. That doesn't resolve anything at all. It echoes throughout the whole train, and then war. So let the chaos begin. I don't believe it's effective to send an army of people towards doing something they aren't trained to do. In other words, if you have an army and you can't predict how they will perform in specific battle, then that army is not meant to fight that battle. Yep. I feel you're complicating this. It is complicated. Since I can't predict how the Sigma army will perform if I summon them here, they could fix the situation, yeah, or they could make things even worse. You gotta trust the troops more, Salik. It's not about that. People who follow me and play my games didn't sign up for bullying internet bullies, yeah. They signed up to play games. And so driving them to do things they didn't sign up for can be suicide. For them and for me. But if you don't ask for help against a growing enemy army, you are going to keep taking hits and fall where you can't even do your thing anymore. Which is a loss for people following your work who you won't ask for help. Sure, I don't mean not asking for help. Just being smart about it. Bringing them here would just cause more chaos. But here is where the battle is, isn't it? Here is enemy territory. We don't need to meet the enemy in their territory where they are capable. We bring them to our territory. Huh? What exactly is their territory, and what is ours? Their territory is reputation destruction. Ours is games. So it's a terror made up of what we're good at? Right. And then so if I bring people here to defend me, the enemy will figure something out to falsely accuse every single one of them. Since they are good at that, causing people on my side to become defensive and react in irrational ways, just as I have. And then they'll call the event Sigma Gate. And anyone who is part of Sigma Gate will be shooed and booed from virtual society. Sigma Gate, like Gamer Gate. So if you can't bring the Sigma army here, how else can you ask them for help? Well, they are gamers. So what would be convenient things for gamers to do that would also push back on what the enemy is doing? Like play our games on video, and then when the enemy comments with an attack, gamers can just hit delete. That's an example of pulling the enemy in your territory instead of going into theirs, yeah. What else? There are game devs in Sigma Army too. What if they put you in as a cameo in their game? That would be fun. What else? As long as we understand the basic idea, then people will come up with their own creative ways to go about it. Okie dokie then. Don't engage the enemy in their own territory. Pull them into yours. Where it's all fun and it's all games, hee. Yep, not a good idea to go into enemy territory and be like, hey man, what's up with this? Oh, whoa, back up. Keep doing as much as you want, yeah. Time is the one thing I have in abundance. You're terminally online, you just admitted it. Same here, because I haven't heard back from work yet after a self-harm episode. Jesus. I haven't worked in 3 years since I'm on disability. No wonder you're so fucking bitter about everyone else. About this guy who's able to do things because you're on disability. Something similar happened at the last job I had. Not self-harm though. Dissociative identity disorder. Couldn't control it and kept switching at work. What the fuck? Wake up from an alternate personality having done an overdose. Glad you're okay now. I guess my game is pretty much entirely about trauma. Wonder what kind of game you made. I've been disabled for a few years now, but having this to pour my time into makes me feel productive. Making fun of people or making a game? Which one is it? After I finish my first chapter, I'm fucking taking like a 2 or 3 week break. So you take a 2 or 3 week break while Sigma does its thing, but you also have the time to ruin its fucking life. Which the fuck is it? How about you stop? How about you just focus on making games? How about that? You'll get paid easily once you get your project on web and donation sales rolls in. Ultimately, for me, I'm disabled, and if I start making a living off this game, I will be shoehorned into being a developer professionally, which I could probably not do reasonably. That would be tough, understandable. It wouldn't be stable at all. The possibility of making a little bit of money that wouldn't fuck up my disability benefits. Or making so much money I'd never have to worry again. Not worth the risk of landing somewhere in the middle. Especially since it also covers my medical needs, my hormones, antidepressants, sleep aids, and gastric medicine is all covered. God damn, that's a lot. That's not how you spell medicine. Gotcha. Luckily for me, game making is just a side gig like my fan fiction. My main thing is drawing and writing stories, though I am experiencing major art block right now. My first game likely still will not release before the end of the year. Yeah, game dev takes a while. Nobody cares about what you had to say, stupid. It's all about them. It's okay, my game is going to be meaningful, story-driven, and psychological. Some might even call it a miracle in video game writing. Over 25-star ratings, Sigma said all that. About his own game, right? Dude's a fool. And a tool. I've even heard that he drools. The fuck? But a drop of Sigma diss track, go ahead. Imagine him getting drool in his beard. Ew. Kinda stupid conversation is this? I'll just try draw something. Maybe my art block is gone. Good luck. Oh boy. That explains so much. About your beard? About why this person has been after me for so long, and why she can't seem to stop. What is it you're focusing on? So this isn't the first hate train, and this isn't the first driver. There have been a few before this one, over a period of 2 years, holy shit. Each time they would run their friends and followers, then try and damage my character, spreading lies, twisting words, hyping up mobs of people to scare and pressure others into taking action or stance against me, holy crap. So a bunch of retards. So a bunch of hateful people decided to appoint someone who's very hateful and then decided on hating on you. That isn't healthy. Some people are just hateful and they get cathartic feeling from it, from targeting someone, from isolating someone, from ruining someone's life because they justify their actions because we are doing a good thing even though what you're doing is so stupid, so bad, man.